Okay, so what I'm going to show you today is something that I've never really seen before. We are having quite the strange winter, and even the plants are confused, the native plants. And what you probably see here, what I'm trying to draw your attention to, is this. See that green in there? The native trees, this is Chickasaw plum, are starting to bud out, and it is mid-January. So we had a very uncharacteristically cold freeze, did a video on it, and then we had some really warm temperatures. It got up to like 86 degrees. I may drop a video on that, a little short, to show you the temperatures, so you know I'm not completely full of it. But yeah, we're starting to have plants think that it's spring. So here's the Chickasaw, and I'll have Janice transition us to all the other plants. All right, so here's the next one. This green in here is asparagus. It usually doesn't come out until probably the earliest I've ever seen it is March. So we're having some asparagus come out. So I did a video a while back on my flower bed, and some of the flowers that actually survived, besides dianthus, is australomerium. They did quite well. They go dormant and then they come back in the spring, but here it is mid-January, and they're also starting to come out. I'm going to do this kind of as a mini bucket update. I'll probably do a short on this. When I made this bucket, I mentioned that the soil level will sink because of the way I built it. And of course that's happened, but I also threw in some extra trash potatoes that we never got around to eating. You know, they go kind of soft and they'll start to sprout indoors. So I usually just throw them in the dirt, and it's a great technique if you want to freshen them up, if you will. You take that soft potato, you put it in the dirt, you leave it for a bit, and then once it starts to send up some green, you can pretty much dig it right up and it will be a nice thick full potato again. So I wanted to show you that even the potatoes, they usually don't grow during the winter, but even they think that spring is coming, which is not entirely shocking. It's more shocking when the native crops do it. But this is just to drive the point home that we've had some uncharacteristically warm winters, or winter. So here is another plant. I did my freeze update video, and this is a plant called wild rocket arugula. That's what these yellow flowers are. And I wasn't sure if it would survive the winter, although it has survived several winters where it got much colder. So I'm happy to say that it totally made it. And if we get down in here and look, it may be hard to see, but right here, see this green coming out? Those are the fresh green leaves coming back. So wild rocket arugula, happy to update that it survived, but also it's another one of these crops that I've been highlighting here in this video that shows that it's a little confused about what season it is.